In this video, I will show you how to dual boot the latest version of Manjaro Linux with Windows 11. This guide is one of the safest and easiest ways to set up a dual boot on any PC or laptop without any data loss. Also, at the end of this video, I will show how to remove Manjaro safely from the dual boot if in case you don't require it. So do not skip the video or any step and make sure to watch the video until the end to avoid any confusion. For the demonstration, in this video, I will be using my HP Pavilion gaming laptop. The process will be similar for any PC or laptop. Now, as you can see, I'm running the latest version of Windows 11. Also, if you notice, my PC has booted with UEFI boot mode. The only requirements of this video, you need Windows 11 or Windows 10 running on your PC or laptop. Next, you need an 8 gigs or higher USB drive to create a bootable disk with Manjaro. And lastly, you need to reserve a free space of 40 GB or higher from your existing drive. That being said, it's time to create a free space for Manjaro. To do so, open the search bar, type diskmg and click on the first option to open a disk manager, which shows all of the connected drives along with their partitions. Now in my case, you can see that one drive is connected. If you notice, drive 0 has 3 partitions. The first one is the EFI partition where the Windows bootloader is present. The second one is the main Windows, and the last one is the recovery partition. I'm going to choose the C drive to shrink the free space for Manjaro. In your case, it might be D, E, or F, whatever it is. Just choose the partition and right click on it. Now choose shrink volume and allocate a minimum of 40 GB or more for Manjaro. You can type the value in megabytes. In my case, I'm going to allocate 150,000 megabytes. Then click on shrink. This will create an unallocated free space. That's it. Now we have done creating a free space for Manjaro. Now open your favorite browser, go to the official website of Manjaro, and click on the Get option. Then choose x86 or 64 architecture and choose any flavor. I'm going to choose a Plasma desktop and download the Manjaro ISO. Next up, head over to this website and download and install the Balena HR. Once it's open, connect your pen drive to the computer. Then click on Flash from a file and import the Manjaro Linux ISO. Then select a target and choose your USB pen drive. Once it's done, click on Flash and wait for some time for the bootable USB with Manjaro to be created. Once it's done, reboot your computer. While it's rebooting, you need to enter into BIOS settings. Use the keyboard shortcut based on your motherboard. They mostly could be F2, F9, or Escape key. The first thing to do after entering into BIOS is to enable USB boot. Then change the boot order by setting the USB drive as primary. Now go ahead and disable secure boot, which is very important. Otherwise, Manjaro won't boot. If you have any option like Microsoft's third-party UEFI, go ahead and enable it. It's also better to clear any keys or certificates after disabling the secure boot. Now once it's done, save the changes. Your system will boot into Manjaro from the USB drive. Now if in case it fails to boot, use the boot menu to load Manjaro installed media. Now you will see two options. If you don't have a dedicated graphic card, choose to boot with open source drivers. If you have the latest NVIDIA graphic card, choose booting with proprietary drivers. I'm going to choose this option and boot into Manjaro live session. Go ahead and connect to the internet using the Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi. Once you have connected to the internet, double-click on the installer from the desktop. You go ahead and choose the system language and region and set the keyboard layout. I'm going to choose English US. The installer will then present this screen. Under the partition section, make sure the proper drive is selected and click on Replace a partition. Now you can see the free space is represented with a gray color tag. Just go ahead and select the free space using the color tag, and the installer will automatically find the UEFI partition of Windows and install the grub bootloader to this location. Then click on Next. Now go ahead and create a user account and click on Next. If you wish, you can install Office Suite. I'm going to install LibreOffice and click on Next. This is the overview of what will happen once you start the install procedure. Go ahead and click on Install. Sit back and relax. The installation will take some time depending on the speed of the drive. Once it's done, go ahead and restart your computer by removing the bootable media. Now using the grub menu, you can boot into Manjaro or Windows 11. For now, let's just boot into Manjaro. Now as you can see, Manjaro looks fantastic and working pretty well. Now this is how you properly dual boot Manjaro and Windows 11 on the same drive. The first thing to do after installing Manjaro is to increase the grub timeout limit. To do so, open the terminal or console, type this command, and change the grub timeout value to 30 seconds. Now press Ctrl+O to save and press Ctrl+X to exit. Then type this command to update grub. As a bonus part of this video, if in case you don't like Manjaro and decide to uninstall it, then reboot your computer back to Windows 11. Now open the disk manager by typing this command in the search bar. Now next to the C drive, you can see one partition that was created while installing Manjaro. Go ahead and remove this partition by deleting it. Simply right-click on it and choose to delete. Now you will see an unallocated free space that you can use and expand Windows. Now go ahead, type cmd and run it as administrator. Then type the disk part. Now type list disk. This will show all of the connected drives to the PC. In my case, I have only one drive connected where Windows and Linux bootable files are installed. I'm going to select this drive by typing this command. Then type list partition to list out all of the partitions on this drive. Now you might see 3+ partitions. Look for the system partition or UEFI partition. Now mostly it's the first partition. Now select this partition by typing this command. Once it's selected, type assign a letter is equals to R to mount this partition temporarily. The type exit to exit the disk part prompt. The type R:, this will change the directory. Here type dir to list the contents of that partition. Now change the directory into EFI by typing this command. Now if I type dir, this will list the contents of the EFI folder. Here we can see Manjaro and Windows boot files. Go ahead and delete the Manjaro by running this command. That's it. Now we have successfully removed Manjaro from the dual boot. Now restart your computer. It should boot your system directly into Windows 11 and you won't face any grub issues. And this is how you properly set up a dual boot on your Windows 11 computer. And that's pretty much it. What do you guys think about it? If you have any questions, do post them in the comment section below and I will try to help you. Thanks for watching my video. This has been KSK Ryle. I will see you in the next one.